Here is a strike. What a twat. Right, so the lead-off double there for the White Sox. There's a pitch low and it's 1-1. So they're looking for the shutdown inning. Cannot believe that I had to stream on private the whole time. What a twat I am. Right. There's a foul ball and it's 1-2. What am I doing? Bloody private stream. What a twat. Right, well, hopefully you can join me now as Giants. We didn't miss much until the last half inning there, really, but you know, that was not the plan. Right, right. I've pinned the bloody link to my account. And I wonder if someone's clicked on it and then they've gone, oh, that's not actually working. Private stream, what? A bloody private stream the whole time. There's 2-2 here to Peters. And Peters fouls that one off. Let's pin this new post and get this new link. So people can actually go in here because this twat forgot to put the stream on bloody. As there's a base hit by the White Sox, and Gilbert is going to get to that. And it's going to be runners up the corners here. And so the Giants looking like they're not going to get that down inning that they needed. Well, that was the first rookie mistake. In right, it's short first week. Won't be doing that one again. Right. As there's a ball outside, and it's 1-0. Right. Delete that post and pin this post. Right. What a muppet. Yes. Pin anyway. Yeah, pin. Right, the 1-0 pitch is fouled there. Right. What an idiot. Right, 1-1 here to Romo, the 24-year-old catcher. So he takes a called strike. He's not going to challenge that. Pretty worth a challenge there. Big moment in this game. Drew Romo. You know, I can't. At least the stream was private, so I can still upload the 3 runs. Right, there's a high foul ball. What a muppet! What a muppet! Good next time if it's not set to bloody private, wouldn't it? Right, 1-2 here. The White Sox are threatening. Giants were looking for a shutdown inning. So that pitch is inside and it's 2-2. As the 2-2 pitch is outside. So the 2-2 pitch is outside. And you could walk the bases loaded here. 3-2 pitch to Drew Romo is a ground ball, fair ball, base hit. One run's definitely going to score, and the runner should get to third there, and it's going to be runners at the corners. So one run scored, and no outs here still, and it's runners at the corners. So the Giants, they did one good thing, and the White Sox are responding straight away. I literally said, not live because I was accidentally on private, but I said the most important inning is the top of the fifth after you score the 3 runs. Shut down inning, and you probably win this game. Instead, they're like Giants. We're the bloody worst team in baseball. It's poop, poop, poop. It's 3-1. And we're going to get a mound visit here. What a team. What a team the Giants are. What a joke the Giants are. Bloody embarrassing. So crap. Well, the White Sox could take the lead as top of the lineup is now due up. Yeah, it's a good thing I bloody checked. Otherwise, that would have been private forever. Right. Oh, oh. There's a ground ball, hard hit, good stop by Adamas there, and the run's gonna score, but it's only gonna be 1 out. That looked like it was gonna be a base hit, um, but Adamas made a good play there. As of course the lighting gets bad. Right, 1 out. They're all over the place. It's all going on now. It's 3-2 here as Murakami takes a strike. A runner at first, 1 out. Right, let's see. Bloody Murakami, the A1 pitch to Murakami as they have a pickoff attempt there. We're back. Right, get on to that. But the lighting's better now. Right, Murakami, 0-1 count. It's high and it's 1-1. Ever since I noticed this thing, it's all going off now. It's 3-2. The Giants couldn't get a shutdown in. They're now going to lose, definitely. This crap Giants team. Right, 2-1 now. 2-1 to Murakami. That's low, and it's 3-1. 3-1 to Murakami. He's fouled. He's tried to send that one into the cove. So, payoff pitch here. Full count to Murakami. Hauser in the windup. His pitch is outside the check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. So that's going to be the second strikeout. Murakami, he'll be disappointed with that one. It was a fastball. That was never a strike. He was itching to swing that. I mean, it had a little sink, a little 2C movement on it. But he'll be disappointed with that one, Murakami. Because here's Miguel Vargas, and he had a good base hit last time up. He swings at the first pitch, but he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 0-1 to Vargas, and that's low. As the ball gets away from Suzak, and the runner's going to be able to go to second. Poor play there by Suzak because that wasn't really a wide pitch. The problem, I don't know if they call that a wild pitch or a pass ball. To me, that's a pass ball. Let me just have it. Let's just see the replay. Yeah, it's a part that's a pass ball. Suzak, he just tries to frame it. It lifts his glove, and it just the ball. I've actually got a baseball here. He lifts his glove, and the ball just hits and comes down. As he moves the glove, the ball comes and gets under him. So runner in scoring position now, and they can tie the game back up here. The White Sox after the Giants scored 3 at the bottom of the fourth, as there's a foul by Vargas. I'm just thinking, can I make that first stream public? Can you change that? Don't know. Azeze, line drive. That one's going to be a base hit into the gap. It gets to the wall. 1 run's definitely going to score. And Vargas is going to get to second base. So that is going to be a 2-out tying double for Miguel Vargas. His second hit. And now Vitello comes out. Bit too late, Tony, on that one. Bit too late. It's 3-3. So the Giants shit the bed again. And it's 3-3. All they do is shit the bed. They don't know how to play winning baseball. You score 3, you got to get a shutdown inning. Vargas already put a nice swing in the previous at bat. Hauser can't get through 5. And now the Giants bullpen, which is a bit hit or miss, is coming in. I'm telling you, this Giants team doesn't know how to win a game. They are bloody crap. Can you bloody learn how to win a game, Giants? There's 162. It shouldn't be that difficult to win a few games, you know. Matt Gage coming in. So Matt Gage, who they pitched as a closer, in Arizona, is now coming in the 5th. This crap pot poop continues. Right. You know, I want to see, can I make that first stream that I did public? I don't know. Um, 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 because if I make it public, then I can kind of just visibility public. Right. I've just realised that it was on unlisted, not private. So unlisted, I didn't even know this existed. But unlisted means if I send you a link, then you can actually get it. But if I don't, then it just doesn't appear. Right, public. I can actually set that visit. Okay. Yeah, public. Right, I want to change the title now to part 1 because let's save that. Right, that should now be public. I want to edit this one as well and put part 2. There we go. Right, there we go. So Matt Gage coming in to see if he can hold it at 3-3. I mean, the Giants, you thought, 3 runs, maybe they're going to win this one today. But no, as there's a ball. And it's going to be Andrew Benintendi, the batter. Giants just can't do anything right. And when they do something right, they follow it up by 1-0 pitch to Benintendi. Big swing and a miss there. So it's 1-1 here to Benintendi. If he can get a base hit here, the White Sox would have fully turned it around in 1/2 inning. The 1-1 pitch is fouled. Well, RBI didn't know this. Look at these RBI leaders since the All-Star break. Colson Montgomery's third. Schwarber And Drake Baldwin could arguably be the best catcher in baseball. I mean, everyone would have said Cal Raleigh, so that's down and away, and it's 2-2. So Hauser, he got through 4 solid and then just got the lead and thought, "Nah, can't Giants can't get a win. Can't get a win. Oh my gosh." 2-2 is strike 3 to I've been calling him Benintendi as well. It's really Montgomery. So that's the third out. Montgomery was not happy about that. So he slammed his bat on the floor. We go to the bottom of the fifth. But the White Sox respond with 3 runs of their own. And it's 3-3. I thought, actually, I actually let myself think the Giants may win this one. That was the mistake. I let myself think, you know what? Giants 3-0. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That was the mistake. Free free hit. Now I'm just gonna see how this fan affects the audio. Because if you can't hear this fan through the audio, then it's gonna be a saving grace. Because these UK houses are built for the cold, so they've got really good insulin. So when it's hot, the heat just builds up. Right, free free here. Right, hope Fetty stays in this game. He's at 60 pitches, so it's 1-0 here to Willie Adames as he hits a high fly ball, shallow centre field. Nothing much to that one for the first out of the inning. Yeah, nothing. Willie Adames. What's he done to lead off? Oh, well done, Willie. You hit 1 home run in Arizona, and yeah, you put nice hits together. So yeah, that's good enough to be our leadoff hitter. Yeah, definitely. Right. Here's Luis Ariz, who be the leadoff hitter. Though he's not my personal favourite leadoff hitter, as he takes a strike. And it's 0-1. And Ariz takes low there, and it's 1-1. So the 1-1 pitch here to Luis Ariz is a close pitch, and it's a ball. 2-1 here to Luis Ariz. There's a line drive base hit to right field. It's going to be a single for Ariz. He got the sinker up. That sinker up is where you can really drive that ball for a base hit. So, you can see why Ariz bats 300. That's for sure. It's just good hitting, just good consistent hitting. So here's Casey Schmidt. Casey Schmidt, he kind of almost got a home run last time. He just went under it. Actually, no, sorry, the first time I think he almost got a home run. Last time he had the sack fly where he kind of went the opposite way, and it was a good piece of batting to put the Giants on the board first. So he takes a strike and it's 0-1. As the 0-1 pitch to Schmidt is a ball just on the inside corner. 1-1 here to Schmidt, and that's a high drive, left field, and Casey Schmidt has done it again. Giants on top 5-3. Woo! Casey Schmidt, the home run. That guy is a Giants' best hitter, full stop. Oh my God. Stream glitch, stream glitch, stream glitch, stream glitch. It's a home run for Casey Schmidt. Stream glitch, stream glitch, stream glitch, stream glitch. It's a home run for Casey Schmidt. The guy's been the Giants' best hitter. Stream glitch. Stream glitch. It's his Devers, and that's strike on the outside corner. Stream glitch. No one saw that. Home run there for Casey Schmidt. Home run for Casey Schmidt. Right, that there. Bit of a stream glitch there. As Devers takes high. I'm thinking this home run thing's a bit too big. As Devers fouls that one off and it's 2-2. Right, that blend. No, okay, it's 5-3 now. Casey Schmidt. Casey Schmidt is the Giants' best hitter, full stop. As Devers hits a high drive, that ball is just going to be caught on the warning track, though, for out number two. That's 0 outs. 2 outs. So the Giants respond. So here's Chapman. He did actually have a single last time up. As there's a high popper by Chapman, and it's going to fall. Oh, what are the White Sox doing? What is Vargas doing? Chapman tries to get to second, and he does. Wow. I mean, there's no clouds in the sky. It's beautiful weather in San Francisco. And saw Chapman struggling on one earlier. There, Vargas, who's not used to playing in this stadium, struggled with that one and it just dropped. I mean, it should have been a routine play, but it wasn't. So runner at a second. Let's here's Susak, who had a 2 out, 2 run single last time. Right. So they another home run when I've been streaming, as it's 1-0 to Susak now. That's down and low, and it's 2-0. 2-0 here to Susak, and that is low again, 3-0. You know, I think the umpire thinks those are closer because the way the guy the way Romo's framing it actually looks close, but it's actually quite far below the zone. As Suzak takes ball 4 inside. He wanted nothing to do with Suzak there. This is gonna be runners at first and second now. So we're gonna get a mound visit here after the walk. So Casey Schmidt, he's done it again. Casey Schmidt, I think he's hit 4 home runs on these streams. Honestly, and ever since I literally got him in fantasy like 10 days ago, and I thought, "Oh, no, I'm a bit cursed when it comes to fantasy." You know, Jordan Alvarez has been my best player, and he just got injured, and all my players getting injured. I have Scooble, Crochet, they're all getting injured. 'Cause here's Bry if Bryce Eldridge hits a home run here, oh my god, now we're talking. Build this team. They've built the team around the wrong players. Third base should be Schmidt, not Chapman. First base should be Eldridge, not Devers. That pitch is low. There's a pitch outside, and it's 2-0. 2-0 as Eldridge. A bit of a weird swing. He kind of checks his swing in a 2-0 count. Not sure that's really what you want to be doing in a 2-0 count. You're in the hitters count there. You just got to go for it, haven't you? 2-1 here to Bryce Eldridge. That's a good pitch there, strike, and it's 2-2. As Eldridge takes outside, and it's 3-2. Eldridge, he's very good at working at bats so far. That's what I've noticed. As 3-2 pitches outside, ball 4. Nice. Eldridge with a good game. This is what I'm talking about. The kid's got to play every day. He's 2 for 2, and now a walk. And the bases are loaded for Harrison Bader, who I put money on. Harrison Bader is swinging at the first pitch. Guys, we're going to get another mound visit here, and we're going to actually get a pitching change. Feddy at 85 pitches as Venable comes out, whose father was actually a former Giant. So Casey Schmidt, what can I say? Where would the Giants be without Casey Schmidt? You know, as I said, I think the San Francisco Giants have made a massive mistake because I think they've built this team around the wrong players. At third base, they built it around Chapman. They should have built it around Schmidt. First base, they built it around Devers. They should have built it around Eldridge. Shortstop, they built it around Adamas. Now, right, there's no one right now that's better than Adamas, but in 2 years' time, there's so many shortstops in this system. Gavin Keelan could be here. Who knows if they if they hit on the draft pick, if Jacob Lombard or another shortstop that they get. He could be within 2 years as these college players are coming out quicker and quicker. So I actually think that they've built this team around the wrong core. And it's not just that these players are better. Well, they're cheaper as well. Wow. What a mistake by the Giants. Is Harrison Bader, and he doesn't. Well done, Harrison Bader. You didn't swing at the first pitch. That is a success for you. And it was a ball, so it's 1-0. Well, well done, Bader. As he does, he swings at a second pitch and it's a pop up. I mean, for God's sake. No, it's not a pop up. It's oh my God. I mean, it was a pop up, but no, what? White Sox are having a howler of an inning here. Vargas, what is he doing? What is Vargas doing out there? Oh my God, that is as easy as a pop out it gets. I get it. The sun is in a difficult position. There's no clouds in the sky, and he's just lost it in the sun. So the bases will remain loaded here because Vargas could not make the play. Oh my God. Let's see if Bader can make them pay. He's got a second life here, Bader. The 1-1 pitch is outside. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is high and it's 3-1. As a 3-1 pitch is a high drive, centre field. This one is a grand slam! Grand slam for Harrison Bader! His second grand slam in a week, and the Giants have blown this game open. Woo! Grand slam for Harrison Bader, and the White Sox have been a calamity this inning. The sun has just cost them a grand slam. 9-3 Giants. Wow. Second home run of the inning for the Giants. Harrison Bader, the grand slam to centre field. Well, they needed some offense, and if you go back, I said, "Hey, I don't think the issue with this Giants team is gonna be the offense, although I don't think it's gonna be that good because they don't walk. I think the main issue with this Giants team is gonna be their pitching, because I don't think their pitching is actually that good." But beautiful swing there by Bader. So he's second life, and he hits a grand slam, and Vargas has got to be thinking, I've cost the team 6 runs this inning." So that's low, and it's 2-0 to Drew Gilbert. It's now 3-0. And throw pitch Drew Gilbert is in there for a strike. As Gilbert hits a high drive to right, this one's gonna be caught in Triple's alley to end the inning. But the Giants hit 2 home runs, including the 10th home run by Casey Schmidt, the grand slam by Harrison Bader, and on jolly good takes, it's boom, boom, baseball.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Boom Boom Baseball here on Jolly Good Takes, and Harrison Bader Schmidt hit 4 home runs since I've started streaming. Bader hit 2 grand slams since I started streaming. And yeah, on the MLB app, because I watch all the games on the MLB app from the UK, you can actually see like, oh, how many grand slams have I watched? And for the Giants, they've only hit 2, and I've streamed both of them. Pretty cool. So 9-3, 6 runs in the inning for the Giants. That was fun. That was a funny. It's why baseball, the Giants aren't a good team, but that's what baseball's about. You can actually that was fun. That was fun. So it was nothing going into the 4th inning, and all of a sudden it's 9-3, just like that. So Harrison Bader's got you know what? Harrison Bader's pop is there's a bunt attempt, and that's gonna be a foul ball into the crowd. Harrison Bader, he's actually hit, for his playing time, a lot of home runs. Which if he plays good defense, then I think that's actually not that bad a signing. The only issue the only issue for me with the Bader home runs is how about you hit them when it's bloody you hit these 2 grand slams when you're already winning by a few, and it's just completely blown the game open. As Matt Gage is now in line with for the win, as there's a basic. So maybe I was waiting a bit too soon though. So here's Andrew Benintendi as thought I put the runner at first. There's runner at first, no outs here. Bader, if you didn't swing second pitch, may you basically got out, but it's a one-on-one hit to Benintendi. You basically got out because you were swinging at a stupid pitch, and then you work the count to 3 and 1, and then you hit the home run. 1-1 to Benintendi's outside. Benintendi hits that on foul, and it's 2-2. Who'd you hit to Benintendi? Swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout. Actually was a foul tip, caught by Suzak for out number 1. This game has exploded out of nowhere. So we're just gonna get a mound visit here, which is why I'm silent. So we're gonna get a pinch hitter. It's Randall Grichuk, who's against lefties. His 2 home runs in 9 at bats. Oh, I pitch it. It's outside. No, here. The Grichuk is high and it's 2-0. So, well, I didn't see that coming. Well, 2-2 pitch. The Grichuk is a foul ball. Went with the fastball above the zone. Got the chase, but couldn't get the swing and the miss. As the umpire, she has to pick that one up. 9-3, and all these runs have come in within the last 2 innings. There's a swing and a miss, and that's the second out of the inning for Matt Gage, who's the pitcher. So he did his job to get the pinch hitter out there. So now we're going to get another mound visit because it's another pinch hitter, I'm guessing, for the White Sox. So they're emptying the bench here. I mean, they've got to get back in this game pretty quick. And it'll be Derek Hill. And he's had 2 pinch hit home runs this season. As there's a foul ball and it's own one. And it's own one here to Derek Hill. As there's a bunt. Did it go around? No. So it remains. Well, no, it doesn't remain. Sorry, it goes to 1-1. So he went to square to bunt. I mean, I don't you're never gonna bunt with 2 outs really, are you? Down 9-3? Is that smart? I don't think that's smart. 1-1 here to Derek Hill, and that one's high, and it's 2-1. So it's 2-1 here. Matt Gage trying to get through an inning and a third of work here as he gets a swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. There's a batter timeout here, Derek Hill. 2-2 pitch to Derek Hill. It's swing and a miss. So Gage gets through the inning. No damage done. So that is a shutdown inning after the Giants score 6, and that's what you need if you're gonna win. Shutdown innings. White Sox 3 runs on 8 hits, Giants 9 runs on 11 hits. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. If you're just joining, it was a slow start to the game, and then in the 4th inning, the Giants scored 3. That was answered back in the 3, and then Bader hit a grand slam to make it 9-3, and Bader got a second chance after he hit a pop-up in foul territory, and it should have been caught, but because of the sun, Vargas lost it in the sun, foul ball, and, he worked the count to 3-1, and as it is, that's how we're here 9-3. And, I don't see how the White Sox come back from this, really. Could be wrong, but I'm fairly confident. But it's a lovely day in San Francisco, and the weather's definitely helped the Giants. But the Darvish fouls one, and it's 1-1. As Adames takes strike, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch to Willy Adames is a big swing and a miss, a fastball above the zone. Classic Adames there, went chasing, and that's out number 1. And that'd be Luis Ariz, who singled last time up and scored on the Casey Schmidt home run. He's 2 for 3, triple and a single. As he hits a ground ball, that is going to be a tough play for the second baseman. He does make it nicely to get the second out. And that will bring up Casey Schmidt, who hit the home run last time. And he takes a pitch away up. I just want to know. Want to pitch to Casey Schmidt is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1-1 here to Casey Schmidt, and that is a base hit to left field. If it gets down, it does get down. So Schmidt's got his second hit of the game. Guy, I think Schmidt, 270, 280 hitter, could be better. I mean, he has such a great power complement. I thought in the offseason that like a team like the Tampa Bay Rays or the Milwaukee Brewers were gonna trade for Schmidt. I really did. I've always thought that guy was good, and I thought that one of the smart teams was gonna trade for him, and the Giants weren't gonna value him as much as they did and get an excellent third baseman. The Giants didn't trade him, and now here's Rafi Devers. So he takes it up, and it's 1-0. 1-0 here, big swing and a miss. Days, it's gonna be caught. No, what? And they're gonna get Devers out of first. He said, what are you doing, Rafi Devers? What is Rafi Devers doing? He looked out to me. Why was Devers was standing there? He hits a ball in play with 2 outs, and he's standing there, and the white. That's it. That's close. I think it's just out, but there may not be enough evidence to overrule that. My God, though, Giants. Devers. We'll see what he when he caught the ball, his foot was not on first base, and he's diving. So it's hard. It kinda looks like unless you can really slow it down and get a good frame. I mean, I think it was just out, but, I can't be confident that it's out. I don't know if it's conclusive enough. You hear? We'll see what they decide. If this called overturned, he's out. Well, I'm sorry, Rafi Devers, that was a disgrace. He hit a pop-up and just stood there, and if he just ran, he would've got to first base. I mean, yes, the Giants are winning 9-3, but that effort by Devers there is pathetic. I think that's unacceptable baseball. So we're to the top of the 7th, 9-3. Yes, we will see. Giants looking to even the series up. Hey, if you're watching this on replay, I appreciate it. If you could hit a like and subscribe, spread this video out to as many people as you. So there was 12 runs scored in an inning and a half in the middle of this game, and that's been the scoring for you. As there's a strike. So the new pitch is going to be Sam Hentages, and he's ahead 0-2. Drew Romo, the young catcher, as he takes a curveball in the dirt, and it's 1-2. There's a pitch by Hentages. Hentages. As there's a ball inside, and it's now a full count. So he's worked his way from 0-2 to a full count here. Drew Romo. He doesn't need me to tell him that, but that is not what you do. Oh, pitch here is high, and it's 1-0. So you've got to get in the strike zone here. The 1-0 pitch, there's the strike he needed. Got a timeout here by the batter. As there's a called strike, and we're going to get a challenge here, and that is going to remain a strike, though. And it's 1-2 here to Sam Antonacci, if I can say that right. As that one's down and away, and it's 2-2. And that one's inside, and it remains 2. But with the slider on the outside corner, got swing and a miss. It was in the zone, and it was up, so it wasn't an unhittable pitch, but it got the job done. So 1 out in the inning. There's a strike to Munetaka Murakami. No one pitch is fouled, and it's 0-2. As there's a called structure on the outside corner, Munetaka Murakami will not challenge, and that's the second down. And I decided not to challenge that. And the arrow pitch here to Miguel Vargas. That one's popped up. We'll see if Devers can make the catch. It is playable in foul territory, and he does. So the Giants infielders having not as many issues as the White Sox infielders on pop-ups. And we head to the 7th inning stretch here. That's the seventh inning stretch here on Jolly Good Takes. 9-3 Giants here. Game so far for the Gigantes. Chapman pops it up, but it is going to be foul, or is it? Yes, it's foul. As Chapman fouls that one in the as Chapman checks his swing, and it's 1-2. Ball in the dirt there. It is low, and it's 2-2. Side, and it's now a full count. So full count here to Matt Chapman. As his 1-0 pitch is fouled, and it's 1-1. One here to Suzak is fouled. My MVP has got to be Casey Schmidt. I think his home run was massive. You just gave up three. You just gave up a 3-run lead. Yeah, Bader had a grand slam, but to me, Schmidt should be the MVP for this game. As 1-2 pitch to Suzak is a low. Good, nasty change up there. Pitcher for the White Sox is Richards. I've never heard of him, but if you have, apologies to White Sox fans. And the 2-2 pitch here to Daniel had one of his best days in his career so far. And only 2 singles and a walk, but good plate appearances. He's got deep into the count. If he could hit a home run here, that would cap off a great day for the 21-year-old. As the 0 pitch to Eldridge is swing and a foul. So he actually went up looking for the first pitch there. O1 pitch to right Eldridge is a big swing and a miss. It's a nasty change-up. You don't see any of that in AAA. O2 pitch to Eldridge. He takes that time, and it's a 1. As Eldridge hits a drive to right, and it was off the end of the bat. As Kelnick runs that in. Eldridge, he watched that one like he may have caught that one well, but it was off the end of the bat, and that headed towards Triples Alley, which you're gonna have to hit one special. Just get a home run in Triples Alley, and he didn't even hit that. Would have been a home run in no stadiums whatsoever. So 2 outs here to Harrison Bader. As that pitch, oh my god, slider up and in. Don't think they tried to intentionally hit him. don't think, but I can't say for sure. I mean, he did hit a grand slam last time, but don't think they tried to intentionally hit him there. As the 1-0 is a called strike. Vader thought about a challenge, didn't challenge. As Bader swings and misses that pitch, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch to Bader, and he hits a ground ball up the middle. It is backhanded and thrown to first, and it gets away from the first baseman. Chapman's going to advance to third. Bader's just going to stay at first base. Tough play. It should have probably been made though, as Meredith couldn't make the play. Major off couldn't make the play. So be runners at the corners here, 2 outs. The Giants never scored 10 runs, and it's a bit of a night. Of course, when I stream them, they bloody are. As Gilbert takes outside, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch. 1-1 pitch to Gilbert. Is at the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1-2 pitch here to Drew Gilbert as he hits a pop-up, slams the bat on the ground. But hey, with the White Sox, you never know. Good fall. No, Murakami's got it. And we'll go to the top of the 8th, still 9-3 Giants. You've got to run out all these in this weather when there's no clouds. You have got to run out all these pop-ups, which is why it's a disgrace that Dev has just stood there. Diamondbacks before going to Colorado, Milwaukee for 4, and Chicago for 3. And there should be some interesting games to stream. As the 1-1. As pitch is a strike by Piguero, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch by Piguero is a ground ball to Luis Arraez. Sorry, pardon me, who fires it over to first. as Mardroff comes in. And we've got Giants challenge here for a ball. It was at 101, and it is going to be a strike, so the Giants win that challenge. So Chapman did crap with his challenge, but the other players, as there's a ground ball, and it's foul, just foul. So 0-2 to Mardroff. He fouls that one, and it remains 0-2. So Mardroff fouls that one again, and it remains 0-2 again. As there's a ball outside, gets away from Suzak, but it doesn't matter. There's no one on base. Made that Giants made it simple. The White Sox, not so much. All right, I don't even know if we are in technical problems, as there's a foul ball. As the internet, I think my 1-2 pitch is fouled. So there's a swing and a miss to end the inning. Go to the bottom of the eighth as Benintendi strikes out. One more chance for the White Sox, but they're not going to get back in this game unless there's a miracle, if we're being honest. Tell you what, this bloody camera. Yeah, really follow. Fantastic. The Giants win. Oh, please. See if the Giants can break double digits. I mean, I would maybe give Barracoto an at bat this inning. You're up 6. I mean, who's leading off for the Giants again? Darmus. You're going to keep with Darmus in. I mean, you'd pinch it for Drew Gilbert, really, which they're not going to do. But I would get I'd get some of the bench guys in as well. So here's Adamas. He swings and fouls the first pitch. As there's a pitch low. And it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch to Adamas here. It's a swing and a foul ball. Just Willie Adamas is just such a aggressive swinger. So he takes inside, 2 and 2. There's a ball in the dirt. I mean, do we really need Adamas leading off? And gone! Home run for Willie Adamas. Just like I definitely called. It's now 10-3 to the Giants as Adamas goes deep. Boom, boom, baseball. So a home run there for Willie Adamas. His 5th on the year, if I'm not mistaken. And he's a twat because now he's going to make me have to change. Now we've got to change to 10. Now I've got to shrink everything. Missed the catch. Just make the catch, sorry. Right now, I'm just looking at. I'm just looking, and the detection. There's something going on with the internet, so I'm going to call that one again so I can upload it. Adamas, his 5th on the year, and just like I predicted, boom, boom, baseball, baby, here on Jolly Good Takes. As Schmidt flies out, first, second down. So here's Raffy Devers, who's 1 for 4. One 0 to Raffy Devers is outside. As Devers crushes one, it's the end of the bat. Route number 3, if they can find it. The White Sox are having a tough time finding it. Damas. This ball's carrying to the left, and he's carrying, and gone! Home run, Willie Adamas. His 5th on the year. That's what we like to see. 10-3 Giants. I mean, if it's not working, then 'Alright. Adamas now made me have to get another clip. Heading 3, the Giants gonna get a much needed win here. I've just seen that home. Oh, home run scene because the Giants hit a home run. Almost forgot.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
All right, I hope that played okay because the internet connection is slowly dying here. As Randall Grichuk's at bat, and he's behind 0-1 as he takes a swing and a miss. There's a base hit to right for Grichuk. All right. Figueroa, you've got 3 strikes here to win the game. Hope he realizes that. It's 1-8 for Derek Hill. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. 1-2 here. Pitch is fouled, and it's still 1-2. 1-2 here to the number 8 hitter, Derek Hill. This is Figueroa. The wind up, the pitch is high, and it's 2-2. There's a ground ball. Figueroa can't field it, and it's going to be an infield single. So runners at first and second now for the White Sox. It's Drew Romo, who's 1 for 2, and he fouls the first pitch. Drew Romo batting 191 this season. I I have no idea if the stream quality is probably crap because of the internet. A1 here to Drew Romo. He's in there for a strike. As there's a ground ball. Willie Adames going to get this one. Step on second, throw to first, double play. Drew Romo grounded into a double play there. The Giants going to be 1 out away. And it just seems like much more positive vibes today. There's a foul ball. Giants 1 out away. Crowds on their feet here. and a good day for the Gigantes. There's a ground ball to Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman fires it across the diamond, and the Giants win 10-3. So the Giants break a 4-game losing streak, and they needed that one. You cannot afford to drop series at home. They get back in the win column. They move up to 10 games under 500, so they've still got a long way to go if they want to do anything this year. As before I end the stream, what are the Giants doing in the outfield? I mean, the infielders are laughing. What are the Giants doing on the out? I've got to watch this one back. I mean, I got to describe what's going on. So Gilbert's standing in right field. He's standing up. Bader's on a knee. Smith's on a knee. Gilbert's waiting to thrust, and then he just does one thrust in slow motion, and then two thrusts, and they took. So the Frosty Giants. I mean, see you next time because I don't know what I've just watched.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for today. Join me next time on Jolly Good Takes.